Welcome to Azimuth Podcast. I'm your host, Kimberly McNabb, and with me is my husband, Barrett McNabb. Wauwatosa, a city in Wisconsin, is telling city workers to avoid red and green colors and Christmas decorations because they want to be inclusive and to not offend people. Buildings can instead display snowflakes, snow people, because, God forbid, snow men, greenery, and decorations that draw inspiration from the aurora borealis and incorporate colors like blue, green, and purple. You know, this kind of reminds me of the episode of South Park called Non-Denominational Christmas Party.
Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the video. It's pretty funny. We'll post it right up here. Actually, down here.
Good. It looks like they've taken the Christmas trees down.
Yes, and there's nothing Christian either. This should be great.
Oh, this could be such a wonderful Christmas play.
And now, South Park Elementary presents the happy, non-offensive, non-denominational Christmas play with music and lyrics by New York minimalist composer Philip Glass. As I turn and look into the sun, the rays burn my eyes.
This performance burns my eyes.
How like a turtle the sun looks.
Looks like something
What the
Ian
hell is
Omar
this?
and her brother is playing leotard.
This is horrible.
This is the most god-awful piece of crap I've ever seen.
I mean, isn't it? I mean,
yeah, it's pretty atrocious, because kids, they're supposed to be, happy and wear things that they'll regret in 20, 30 years like we did in the 80s. Or
Yeah.
at least I do.
Hey, you're the ones who made it this way.
Yeah, it's because the Jews said it couldn't be Christian.
It wasn't our idea to take out Santa Claus.
All you bastards ruined Christmas.
so, I mean, they asked for this. I mean, if you
Yep.
play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. I mean, that's just ultimately the way it is.
Absolutely. Well, the mayor also said there's no Republican way to plow snow, nor a Democratic way to pick up the garbage. Likewise, there's no Christian way to mow the grass and no Jewish or Muslim way to pave the roads. And of course, a candidate for the mayor's office, Alderman Andrew Mindy, said, "Why are holiday colors a priority for city leadership with so many other pressing issues we face as a city? Why were blue, white, and purple deemed inclusive?"
Yeah, I mean, this... you can't make this stuff up. This decision has...
By the way, other religions, have significance to colors mentioned in their texts.
Right,
It's not
sure.
just Christianity.
Sure, but this decision has sparked a hilarious reaction online. A lot of memes have been popping up. Snow people and Christmas meme kind of contest, if you will. And what's next? No winter decor using snowflakes because it's offensive to snowflakes. Wink, wink. Right? I mean, really. How dare you call me a snowflake? But one entry containing a clip from Matt Walsh's "What is a Woman" documentary included the text, "What is a snowman?" Because, God forbid, it's not a snow person, right? It's snowman.
Watch where you put those charcoal bits.
Exactly. Another showed a frowning snowman Christmas cookie with a communist emblem on its hat. I mean, come on. I mean, really?
Oh, that's what those leotards remind me of. Some of the communist, workers' attire.
Oh, okay,
all the
yeah.
men and women are dressed the same.
Make everybody,
Plain.
completely plain. Yeah, I can see that.
Well, again, people just need to step outside of the altar of their feelings. So, what are facts? Well, I mentioned, colors have significance in not just one religion, but in
Sure.
other religions.
Right.
Like red is an important color in Christianity. Yes, true. Signifying Christ's blood, and Judaism with the biblical meaning of red generally signifying earthliness.
Okay.
The Hebrew word for scarlet also has the same root meaning as the Hebrew word for earth, and this opens up to several parallels. The decorations in the tabernacle, which has a lot of symbolism in its use of color, used a lot of red.
Sure.
So you have Christians and you have Jews. Okay. The color green symbolizes immortality, eternal life, new growth, and it's like the color of vegetation. And for Christianity, in Psalms 1:3 puts it, the leaf shall not wither. But green, is good for like all these green energy people, of course. Can't forget them. That's a religion, isn't it?
Right. Cult.
and then, in the early years of worshippers, now we're just going back around into it with all the push for green energy. And Barrett, what about Islam?
Yeah, so, green is an immensely significant color in Islam as well. In the Quran, it's associated with paradise. And, it's in a lot of Islamic and Arab flags as well. But, it's in the Irish flag. I mean, these colors are used everywhere. And so, I just don't see why it is set up that it needs to be banned because of its supposed, use for one specific religion. Therefore, it needs to be banned. I would think that the holiday season is a time for everybody to come together. Honestly,
yes,
exactly. Really.
And I know that we both personally like the blue and white Christmas lights.
Yeah. So I grew up in Indiana for a long period of time, and my parents, they liked the multicolors, the color red, blue, green, that go on the houses, and yellow and go on the houses and stuff like that.
Fairness to them, this is the era where like there's still a lot of green and orange and like wallpaper. In houses.
But there was snow. There was snow on the houses, and so it really, it really lit things up.
Yeah,
when I moved down to Houston, there's no snow really down here, and so I prefer the white lights because it kind of makes the house look like snow in a abstract kind of way, and so I kind of like the white lights wrapped around the trees and wrapped around the houses. So it kind of depends on where you are. In a snowy area, I like the multicolors. In a dry area, the contrast. I really like that.
Well, I would say the final nail in the coffin of the ridiculousness of this administration in Wisconsin. There's an article in NPR titled "How Red and Green Became the Colors of Christmas," and so in 1931 they were looking for branding for Santa, and they started off with like skinny Santa, and then Santa wearing different colors like blue and white and purple and blah blah blah, and it was the fat red Santa with the red and green decor that had the most marketing success. So, you could blame it on the Coca-Cola.
Yeah, Coca-Cola Company, right? Because I mean, they're really kind of responsible for creating the modern Santa.
Exactly. So, this is just silliness. So yeah, blame Coca-Cola, I say, not Christianity.
Yeah, exactly. Well, so this is a short segment, but we wanted to bring you this information just because it kind of made us laugh that we still have municipalities doing this. But please stay tuned after these messages.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for listening. If you enjoy our show with all the stories we share, we would love your support.
And it's as easy as clicking that subscribe or follow button. This will ensure you never miss an episode and keeps us bringing you these important stories. Your support makes a huge difference. Thank you so much for being part of our podcast family.
Thanks, and keep tuning in.